Hello, my name is Troy Detweiler. My pronouns are he, him. And today I'm going to cover the 2SLGBTQ multi-sport drop-in program. So we see our program as the gym class that you wished you would have had in school. So this is a tagline that kind of came about after our first few sessions and we kind of just ran with it. So today I've set up a bit of an agenda. You're welcome to follow along with this presentation in order, or if you're interested, you can click on the links and that will jump you to that section. So first, what is multisport? So I'm going to offer you a bit of an overview of the program. So multisport is a space for the two-spirited, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, and more individuals to participate in sports within their community. So we really focus on inclusivity. Our group celebrates diversity, welcomes new participants. We are committed to calling out racism, ableism, and other forms of hate speech. So what sports are we playing? So we play a variety of sports that the queer community might feel intimidated to try on their own in other spaces. So we play sports like basketball, volleyball, pickleball, badminton, soccer, and really more. Like the list goes on and on. So we usually play two or more sports per session. Why do this program? So physical activity and sense of belonging are two major determinants of health. And we really believe by getting out in the community, being affirmed by other people in the community can really make a huge difference to your well-being. At the beginning of the program, the facilitators came together and looked at Spectrum's core values, and they tried to come up with a sense of core values that would work for multi-sport. So this is what we came up with. We really wanted to focus on inclusivity, fun, safety, respect, community, and continuous improvement. So those are the things that we really focus on each session. So where is multi-sport? So we actually have 3 locations, and I'll kind of go through that now. So our first location is the Stanley Park Community Center. So this was our original location that we started the program with, and it's still running strong. It's a great facility. There's lots of free parking. There is a bus stop close by. It services the Stanley Park community, which we do actually have a lot of people coming out from that community that are coming to this program, which is really great to see. So yeah, that's the location number 1. The space is beautiful inside. The staff are super friendly. So it really is a great space to be. So our first location is the Stanley Park Community Center. So this was our original location that we started the program with, and it's still running strong. It's a great facility. There's lots of free parking. There is a bus stop close by. It services the Stanley Park community, which we do actually. Our next location is the Downtown Community Center. This facility, we've actually seen improvements in the facility since we've started there. Some of the lighting wasn't so great, and they've made a huge improvement in that. They've put in new LED lighting, which has really brightened up the space. You can tell the staff really care about this space and the equipment there. They really are doing a lot to make this a welcoming space for the queer community. So we really enjoy being in the space as well. Our next location is the Downtown Community Center. This facility, we've actually seen improvements in the facility since we've started there. Some of the lighting wasn't so great, and they've made a huge improvement in that. They've put in new LED lighting, which has really brightened up the space. You can tell the staff really care about this space and the equipment there. They really are doing a lot to make this a welcoming space for the queer community. So we really enjoy being in the space as well. Our next location is the Downtown Community Center. This facility, we've actually seen improvements in the facility since we've started there. Some of the lighting wasn't so great, and they've made a huge improvement in that. They've put in new LED lighting, which has really brightened up the space. You can tell the staff really care about this space and the equipment there. They really are doing a lot to make this a welcoming space for the queer community. So we really enjoy being in the space as well. Our next location is the downtown community. Our third location is the Kinbridge Community Center. This is great to have a location in Cambridge. We really wanted to try and create locations all over the city or all over the region, and Kinbridge is offering us that support in Cambridge as well. So it's a little bit smaller than the other two facilities, but it allows us to still engage in some really fun sports and have some amazing fun times together. So, who goes to multisport? So, I'll tell you a little bit about the people that are involved with multisport. Our facilitators are all Spectrum staff or volunteers, and they are really the magic sauce for this program. Without them, we wouldn't be able to run this program. It wouldn't be what it is today. So they are focused on engaging people when they come in the door, making sure that they're feeling comfortable, safe, supported. It's our job to uphold the core values, and we kind of all work together to come up with those core values. So we're all on the same page. We're all working together to create this amazing space for people. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. They're all incredible people. I'm so grateful to be working with them. So here's just a quick photo of one of our most successful drop-ins. So this was with a guest coach, Fiona, who came from the Pickleball Association and taught us all pickleball. This was at the Downtown Community Center. So it was quite awesome. But I just wanted to get an idea of the kind of people that are coming out to this through this photo. But we have all sorts of different people coming out, and it's a really fun time. So our group represents the entire spectrum of the rainbow, so the 2SLGBTQIA+. We are really focusing on representing, affirming, and supporting the entire spectrum. We don't want this to be focused on just supporting one subset of the spectrum. It really is about supporting everyone and making people feel welcome in this space. So here's just a short video of us playing some pickleball. This was at the Kinbridge Community Center. It gives you a little bit of idea of the space there. So that's what that is there. So here's just a short video of us playing some pickleball there. And here's another quick little video also at the Kinbridge Community Center, a little bit of pickleball as well. Some of the people that came out. So when is multisport? So how do you know when to come? So generally speaking, each session is 1.5 to 2 hours, and we have between 1 to 3 times per week. Every once in a while, we have a break in our programming. This is mainly because the community centers take breaks in the programming. If you ever need to know when something is happening, you would be checking the Spectrum calendar. So I have the link there, ourspectrum.com/events. So that's your go-to source to ensure that the program is running. So I always recommend you double check before coming out, just to ensure, if something were happen to come up and our facilitators couldn't make it, just so you would know that the event would be canceled. Okay. And finally, how do I get started? What is the first step to getting involved with multisport? So when you're coming for your first time, some things that I recommend is if you can try and arrive on time, it just gives us more time to get your form filled out and kind of get you introduced to everyone right at the very beginning. Now, that said, if you can't make it at the beginning of the session, that is not a problem at all. You can definitely come late or whenever you want to come. We'd be happy to have you even for the last half hour if that's all you can make it for. So really, it is truly a drop-in. Come when you can, and we'll definitely embrace you. So just some things to bring. I'd recommend bringing a water bottle. You want some comfortable clothing for physical activity. You wear what makes you comfortable, as long as obviously it's safe for physical activity. Non-marking closed-toed shoes. So just please no open-toed shoes, no sandals, anything like that. We want to make sure that you're safe while moving through the gym. If you have any medication, things like a puffer, or if you have allergies, an EpiPen, those sorts of things, just please make sure you have them on hand. The staff on site, including myself, are CPR first aid certified, just in the event of an emergency. Snack. So please bring like something, even if you're not going to necessarily eat it, like a bar or an apple. It's just good to have an idea, or good to have something with calories in it, or sugars in it, just because if you start to feel a little bit tired, if you're not used to a lot of physical activity, having that little snack can really give you a boost during the multi-sport session. And finally, you don't have to bring any money because it's free. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully, this gives you a better idea of what multisport is all about. I'm happy to answer any questions that maybe you have from this presentation, or you want to learn more about multisport. So you can contact me two ways. First is my email, it's troy@rspectrum.com. And you could also find me on Instagram, Troy Detweiler. Thank you. I really hope we get to see you there at Multisport.